Alright, welcome back to another video, and in this video we're going to be doing a storyline update. This is a completely fictional airport update. I'm basically the CEO of this airport, and I'm going to decide, what airlines come in and out, where they go, and, just the progress of this airport. So this is a fictional airport, but it is kind of loosely, very loosely, based on an airport that might be, in the Midwest of the United States, or in the on the eastern coast. Now, I would just like to say there are with this airport update. This is in a perfect world. So there are no government problems. Like you can see, maybe you can't, but I have a Cubana plane at a U.S. airport. So there are no government problems. There's no nothing. It's a perfect world. There's no COVID-19. So I would just like to start off by saying that, as I said, this is a fake airport, but I'll just give you a rundown of the airport a little bit. So right here, on this apron, we have cargo. This is a cargo apron. Then over there is the military apron. This is an Air Force base, but they're planning on getting more equipment for the Air Force base to come. These two taxiways right here, this one's Taxiway Hotel, this one's Taxiway Golf. This taxiway right here is Taxiway Charlie. Then the one on that side, that taxiway that runs this way, is Taxiway Bravo. Taxiway Delta runs this way. And then our main runway is runway 27 right and runway 9 left. The pull-offs are Delta 1, Delta 2, Delta 3, and Delta 4. And here are all the narrow-body gates, like here. Then here are all the wide-body gates with the two A380 possible gates back there. Unfortunately, we do not have an A380 coming into the airport yet, but hopefully that'll change. Maybe Emirates will want to start coming in or something. I do want you guys to give me airport names. I need a good name for this airport, so go ahead and put those in the comments, and I'll choose which one I like the best. But like I said, this is completely fictional. Some airlines aren't around that you're gonna see. Some planes aren't around that you're gonna see. But other than that, I think it's gonna be for a good airport update. It's gonna be a good storyline going forward. And it's gonna be a good series on this channel. I would just like to say I did get this idea for a storyline airport from Red River Aviation, sorry. You guys should go check him out. He's really good, and he's one of my main inspirations. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want you guys to like and subscribe, please. And yeah, let's get on with this update. So, first things first is we have this Egypt Air Boeing 707-32 Combi. So, as you can see, he's right now in the freighter area. So, he's going to get his bulk loads on, and then he will go and taxi over to the narrow-body gates, where they will install the rest of the seats and get ready for passengers. He arrived in from Cairo, and he will be heading back out to Cairo. Next up is this Hapag Lloyd 737-800. He flew in from Munich and is now going out to Hamburg. Next up is this Cubana Ilyushin IL-62M in the little bit of a Cubana retro livery, but I think this is a very nice plane. He is just getting, as you guys can see, he's getting fueled up, and he is heading out for a flight to Havana. Next up is this ATA, or American Transair, Boeing 757-200 in the 25th anniversary livery. He's going to be heading out to Honolulu in Hawaii. He arrived in there. He arrived from St. Martin earlier, Princess Juliana, and he is going to be heading out to Honolulu, and the pushback tug is there, so they're just waiting for pushback clearance. Next up, also waiting to be pushed out, is this US Air BAC 111. He came in from JFK, and he's going to be heading out to Charlotte. Next up is this AirCal BAE 146. He just arrived. He's pulling in right now, and he's just arrived in from San Diego, and he's going to be heading out to Los Angeles. Here we have this Alaska E-175 in the Honoring Those Who Serve livery. He's just getting passenger baggage on right now, and he's going to be he had arrived in from Seattle, and he's going to be heading back out to Seattle. Next up is this Alaska 727-100 in the Prospector livery. He arrived in from Seattle earlier today, and he's just waiting for a pushback tug, and he's going to get pushed out because he's heading to Anchorage. Just vacating the runway on Delta 4. This is a Belgian Air Force C-130. He's bringing masks and other supplies to help with the COVID relief. I know I said that there wasn't COVID, but I guess there will be still COVID, but there'll be no government problems. So here we have this Belgium Air Force in the 20 years livery. Like I said, he's coming in from Belgium, and he's going to be just offloaded with masks and other relief. Just trying to help out the relief for COVID. So moving on to wide bodies, we have this Ethiopian 767 in the retro livery. He's going to be heading back to Addis Ababa, I believe it is. And I believe that's in Ethiopia. I may be wrong, so if I am, put that in the comments, but I believe that's what it is. So, yeah. So he's just getting catering on board, and he will be leaving shortly. Next up is the Boeing 747-400ER in the house livery. He is just currently waiting because some corporate officers just got off a flight from a Qantas flight, and they're just going to tour that aircraft. Next up, moving down the line, we have a Mandarin Airlines 747 SP. He just arrived from Hong Kong, and he's going to be heading out to Hong Kong. Next up is this Rosh Hashanah 777-300 in the Tiger livery. He's arriving in from Moscow, and he's going to be flying back to Moscow once he unloads and gets new passengers and gets cleaned and all that good stuff. So, the last two aircraft on it at the gates is this Qantas 787-900 in the Qantas 100 Years livery. He arrived in from Sydney via Los Angeles, and like I said, he has the corporate executives that are coming to check out that Boeing 747. This is a relatively new route, with this being only the second day that it's been instilled. And as I said, he's flying here from Sydney via Los Angeles, and he'll be heading back there in a little bit. Last but not least, there is this Lufthansa A340-600 in the Munich soccer team jersey. livery, sorry, and I'm just going to get over there. So, cleaners are just coming on board, and he arrived in from Frankfurt, and he's going to be heading out to Munich in a little bit once everybody's on board, and as I said, the cleaners are servicing him. Last but not least, just about to touch down on runway 27 right is this Flying Tigers 747-100. He is arriving in from Anchorage. He went from Hong Kong to Anchorage, and now he's coming here. He will be heading out to, like, once he touches down and he gets unloaded and everything like that, he will be staying here until another job comes up. Yeah, so that's the airport update for today. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and put down in the comments what you think a good airport name could be. And also, if you guys have any suggested routes that maybe I should do, or any problems that you might see, yeah, put those in the comments. So I want to thank you guys so much for watching.